So I see you've got Guitar Hero on your desk.
It'd be great if we could play this at some point for a stream of some kind, but YouTube won't let us. The Guitar Hero series is quite literally responsible for introducing an entire generation of children to the idea of rock and metal. Arguably one of the most eclectic and infamous songs in the entire Guitar Hero series is one simply titled Jordan. A bastard-hard 5-minute long noodling guitar solo so difficult to finish, some versions of the game reward you for it. A solo the artist reportedly nailed in one take while wearing a chicken-scented bucket on his head.
So I've played a lot of Guitar Hero, as you probably know, but I've never played that song.
You never played Jordan?
No.
Well, Jordan is from Guitar Hero 2, and it's one of the most difficult songs in the entire series for reasons we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, we've got our Guitar Hero. Well, this is the Office Guitar Hero set.
Yep.
We bought it before the dark times, anticipating being able to play Guitar Hero on stream as a group. Because you love Guitar Hero, I love Guitar Hero, Luke loves Guitar Hero, Brad loves Guitar Hero. We couldn't play Guitar Hero.
No. Because of bloody copyright strikes.
Yeah.
And...
It's difficult to describe how impactful Guitar Hero was on a lot of people's lives, like myself included. Because prior to discovering Guitar Hero, oh God, I got a message. Let's have a look. I bet it's my girlfriend talking about possums. Yes, it is.
Possums? Is it actually?
I bought her a book about possums. So. Because prior to discovering Guitar Hero and the songs contained therein, I listened to chav music, which I think we've talked about before.
Because we've both done that.
Yes. We both used to listen to chav music. We're both very familiar with the concepts of Bad Boy FM and like DJ Cammy, DJ Rankin, all that ball. And then I went around to a friend's house and he had Guitar Hero and had this plastic monstrosity in his bedroom. What the hell is that? And I played it. And I think it's like Bark at the Moon. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. What is this kind of music? I need to listen to everything. And do you have a similar story to that?
I remember the first time I basically discovered rock music. I was at my friend's house and she had, I think maybe it was Kerrang on.
Oh, Kerrang FM.
And this song came on. I remember thinking, wow, that's a tune. That's really, really good. I really like that. And then since then, like my whole taste in music changed from chav to rock.
Yes. The creators of the original Guitar Hero game saw that game as an opportunity to introduce young people like ourselves at the time to this world of rock and metal, and as a result pick songs that didn't necessarily fit with the idea of Guitar Hero, because some of the songs they picked weren't exactly guitar-led tracks, but they saw them as being important to the genres of rock and metal as a whole.
Yeah.
That's why you have songs by like the Ramones. And the Ramones are a great band, but when you think of the concept Guitar Hero, you don't think of strumming along to I Wanna Be Sedated. You want to play like a face-melting guitar solo, don't you? But the developer's like, well, this is an important song to rock history, we should put it in. It is our obligation to teach the people picking up this game for the first time about how good rock and roll is and metal and where all these songs come from.
Yeah.
And they picked a bunch of bands that they felt were just integral to the history.
So I can definitely understand introducing people to songs, because a lot of my songs on my Spotify are from Guitar Hero.
Exactly,
that's the first time I hear them, that's really good. So I just add it to my playlist.
And there's probably people out there thinking, that's silly. There's no way a video game can influence your personality that much. I invite them to go talk to anybody who's a fan of the Dark Souls series and just see how much their personality is defined by that one series of video games. But anyway, bringing it back to Guitar Hero 2 and Jordan, you said you never played it.
No.
The version of it that appears in Guitar Hero is entirely unique because the song Jordan was just a simple riff that Buckethead would play between other songs, because he's a avant-garde instrumentalist who just plays guitar solos for 2 hours straight on stage. And Jordan initially started as the opening riff, which is here. If you can play it, don't play an ad, don't play an ad. Okay, here we go. So you have this opening riff here. And that's the riff.
That's cool.
Hopefully we can play this. And that was initially the entire song. You're probably thinking, folks, that sounds weird. What is he doing to his guitar to make that noise? And what he's doing is he's using something called a kill switch, which is a button which turns off your guitar.
Oh, okay.
So basically you press this button and your entire guitar turns off. So what he's doing is well, I guess I can show it on this right now. So we've got basically, pretend that's the kill switch, pretend these are the frets. Yep. He's fretting the notes while turning the kill switch on and off in the exact right rhythm.
Oh, wow.
And he's doing that, and he plays it all one-handed. He doesn't actually strum any notes. He just plays all one-handed.
That's really cool.
And that's why, for anyone who played the song in Guitar Hero, why you can tap near enough the entirety of that riff. And people know tapping in guitars when you play songs by hammering and pulling off on specific frets. I don't know the exact terminology. It's been a while since I've studied guitar.
Is there a way you can play the notes without having to strum them?
If you handed me a guitar, I could do it, but I can't explain it. It's like doing cheat codes in Abe's Odyssey. I can't tell you what the code is, but if you handed me a PS1 controller, I could input it.
Yeah, like when someone says, "Oh, what button did you use for that?" I'm like, I don't know. I just did it without looking. I don't know.
And bringing it back to Jordan, that's why that song has that like really fuzzy, weird like staccato tempo. Just the because it sounds like his guitar's broken. It is. He's literally turning his guitar off while he's playing.
Yeah.
And that is like a custom-made feature on Buckethead's guitar, and you can get guitars with them built in, or you can put them in yourself. We knew we were going to do that. We had a bet whether we were going to do that, didn't we? As well, we've got Guitar Hero 3, so we haven't even got like a copy of Guitar Hero 2 in the office. But the other way you can do it is to simply unplug your guitar while playing it, which is a really bad thing to do because it really damages your guitar. But the way I heard it described before is like, hey, that's rock and roll.
So I'm pretty sure you mentioned earlier something about smelling like chicken.
Yes, something I should note is that Buckethead, as you might have guessed by his name, is a very strange and eccentric individual. And he performs near exclusively wearing an upturned KFC bucket on his head and a white mask. And
why not?
He is one of the weirdest and most oddly compelling figures in music because he is widely regarded as one of the best guitarists in the world, but no one wants to work with him because he's just so aggressively weird. For example, he is one of the people who worked on the Guns N' Roses album Chinese Democracy. And the story goes there that he was eventually fired from the band because he insisted on recording all of his music inside of a chicken coop full of dog shit. And it wasn't initially filled with dog shit, but then the story goes that Axl Rose had a wolf, and the wolf shit in the chicken coop, and Buckethead refused to let them take it out because he said it made him play better. And that's the thing, he did play really well.
How does it make him play better, though? I don't understand.
Are you going to question that man?
Yes and no.
And then other stories about his weirdness include that he would frequently watch hardcore pornography on a portable TV in the studio. And Axl Rose was getting really pissed off. When Axl Rose is getting tired of your shenanigans, you know you're doing something wrong. That guy is like a legendary diva. And another story about him, his weirdness costume at gig is that he was invited to play with Ozzy Osbourne, like, you know, the legend. And he walks in wearing the bucket, and Ozzy's like, I'm sorry, you can't wear that on stage. You can't wear that on stage. He goes, don't worry, I'll think of something else. Came into their next interview wearing an alien mask and a cape. And Ozzy's like, I just can't work with this guy. He's also one of the most prolific musicians in history. Because I think for a stretch of a couple of years, he released an album every week.
Every week?
Every week, full of like just his own compositions and guitar solos. And he's played in virtually every genre. As you might imagine, he's a huge fucking nerd in real life. Like one of the things that he does at his stage show is he plays techno music and swings around nunchucks.
He's basically the backup dancer of his nunchucks.
Yeah, he loves it. That's the thing, he's just living his best life, his Buckethead. And the story goes that when they were making Guitar Hero 2, after like, you know, the stratospheric success of Guitar Hero 1, they had the ability to reach out to more people. And one of the people working on Guitar Hero 2 reached out to Buckethead, who was apparently very hard to get hold of, and asked him if he was familiar with Guitar Hero. To which he responded, I love Guitar Hero. And they said, would you like to record a song for it? And he's like, say no more. There's some contention about what the hardest song Guitar Hero to play is. Some people say it's Dragon Force's song, Through the Fire and the Flames, from Guitar Hero 3.
Yep.
Others say it's Buckethead's song. And The Fire and the Flames, very, very difficult song to play, just because how fast it is, and it's like 7 minutes long. But just something about Jordan, because it's unrelenting. And there is one infamous moment in the song, aptly dubbed The Wall of Skittles by fans, where just the entire screen is just every note at once for like 30 seconds, and it's like, what the fuck you gotta do? And there were like strategy guides online of like, this is where you use star power to survive the wall of Skittles.
That's what I'd do in Through the Fire and the Flames. I'd like be alright on medium.
Right up until the guitar solo.
Yeah, the guitar solo. I'd like build up all my star power. I wouldn't use it. I'd just like, I'm saving it till that moment where it's the guitar solo, which I can never get through, and I just barely scrape past it. It's insane.
Yeah. And that's, like I said, the strategy guide for how to defeat the wall. Like it's Attack on Titan or something like that. Can we do that now? Can we like have an edit of like the Attack on Titan, which just Bucket's head coming up? Like when the Colossal Titan comes up and he's just Bucket head. Bringing it back to Buckethead and his recording of Jordan, he sent Jordan, complete with the newly recorded solo, to the people at Guitar Hero and told them simply, this might be the best thing I've ever recorded, and then left it at that. But while researching this song, to write an article about Guitar Hero so me and you could talk about it, I found out that according to a sound engineer who was in the studio the day Buckethead ripped that solo, he did it in one go.
Really?
You might be thinking, folks, well, surely everyone who records music plays it in one. It's like, no, they don't.
No.
Right?
I would imagine like kind of when we're filming.
It's all edited together.
We have to do certain takes. I imagine it's the same with every form of
Same
media.
with music, yes. And especially with very difficult to play guitar solos. They very frequently piece them together. And we mentioned the band Dragon Force earlier. A derisive name people use to talk about them is Studio Force, because they think that their solos are put together in the studio because they're so intricate and so fast and difficult to play. And I've seen the band play a few times, and they can play all those solos in real life. I can understand why people think that. And the same with Jordan. You listen to that song, they must have pieced it together. There's no way a guy could rip a 3-minute long solo this difficult, this intricate, this fast. It's like, no, Buckethead did it on one go.
That is so epic. Like, how?
And he did it all wearing that bucket on his head, smelling like chicken.
Of course he did.
Buckethead, ladies and gentlemen. So Nearby Nisha, part of the reason why we're talking about Guitar Hero today is 1, because we like Guitar Hero, and 2, because we have a second untitled side channel where we don't have to bow to the man and worry about copyright strikes.
Yes, so we can actually put music in videos.
Yes, talking about music.
Yeah, because one of the ideas I have is for one of the pub quizzes is to involve music, and I'm like, oh, copyright strikes though, but it's not monetized, so...
Yes. So to explain, folks at home, we have a second channel where all of us present our own videos on a variety of topics we all personally find interesting. And there are videos from us as individuals and us working together. And that content is entirely funded by Patreon. And as a result, we don't run ads on that channel, which means that we can, if we like, make videos about Guitar Hero. And something that I want to do on the second channel is a series I'm going to call Forbidden Fact Fiend, where we take those videos that have been taken down due to copyright strikes that we could never find a way to edit in a sufficient way that would allow us to re-upload it, get all those videos that no one's allowed to see anymore, and put them up on that channel with commentary from the people who are involved with the production of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
We have many ideas for that side channel.
You have
Too many.
So many ideas I can't keep up, and all these catchy names. Like, oh, God.
It's almost like writing titles is my forte. One of the things that we want to do is we want to do streams occasionally to promote the channel. We want to play Guitar Hero on one.
Yeah.
But we don't know if we can play Guitar Hero on a stream, on any service that allows you to stream, because we're so terrified that that stream's going to get immediately taken down. So folks at home, if you know a way where we can play Guitar Hero on a stream, let us know. Either on social media or in the comments below, we'll check them, because we all want to play Guitar Hero or Rock Band as a group. We want to create the Fact Fiend band, because Lucas can play the drums, me and you can play Guitar Hero guitar, and Brad is an excellent singer. We've got enough for a band. We could make the band. We could do an entire stream with us streaming songs, but we can't because it'll get taken down instantly. I would love to get some feedback on that, because that is an idea we've had for literally 2 to 3 years now. We've wanted to do it for a while, and we've never found a way that we can do it where we're not risking whatever channel we happen to host it on. If we do it on my Twitch channel, I might lose my Twitch channel. If we do it on the Fact Fiend channel, we could lose the Fact Fiend channel. Maybe just do
it on mine. I've streamed twice. Just do it on mine.
Fuck it, fine. Just settle the sacrificial channel.
It'd be fine.
Anyway, check it out in the links below.